Yes, sir. We live, man. I have not been on, but don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me. You feel me? Been having some stuff going on. Haven't been feeling too good, you know. Daddy duties, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot, you feel me? Just a lot. But you know what I'm saying? I'm here now, man. I'm here now. You feel me? We live with it. Posted up, ready to talk about this March Madness. You know what I'm saying? But first off, before we get into this March Madness, though, let's talk about these Brooklyn Nets. Just picked up LaMarcus Aldridge. Yo, might well go ahead and hand them the title now because the Lakers ain't got enough, and ain't nobody else in the West got enough. I'm just keep it all the way a book. You're gonna have to be able to outscore that team, and nobody physically can do that. There's no team that can physically outscore them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not gonna happen. You may be able to keep up. You may be able to slow one or two players down, but then they still gonna have three other players that's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10. So um I do want to get into a lot of things with sports, man, but I'm really just gonna dive into that right now. That college basketball, man. It's March Madness. I can't find my other phone. So I probably left it in the car. Woke up probably not too long ago. Uh, so yeah, man. But let's get into this March Madness though. So first of all, man, this March Madness has had upset central, man, since it started. It's really been upset central. Ain't nothing went the way it was to go. Nothing, like nothing at all, and it's extremely disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I really need to do a second chance bracket. Um, Matter of fact, I'm about to end my live on Instagram. I really need to do a second chance bracket. It's really just it's that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing you can do about this bracket for anybody. Nothing anybody can do. But we're gonna start off with Ohio State, 75-72. Crazy, crazy upset, man. I'm talking about just threw everybody for a loop, man. I had Ohio State going to the I had that Oral Roberts team just, they were just stronger at the moment. Uh, uh Virginia Tech and Florida. I felt like they were two evenly matched teams, though. I'm not even gonna flex. They were pretty evenly matched, and I had one or the other winning, and both of I have 6 brackets actually. You can do up 25. I only did 6 because I felt like it was necessary to do more than one, of course. I have Gonzaga winning it all on 3 of them. I had Illinois on 1, and I got Baylor on 1. So I feel like, honestly, if Michigan or Baylor loses, I mean, not Michigan, if Baylor or Gonzaga loses, the whole tournament is over. You might well throw the whole tournament away. Everybody's bracket is going to be shot except for the people who really like Loyola Chicago or, some of these lower seeded teams who are really going to do something. So the next biggest upset though was definitely that Illinois game. Definitely that Illinois game. Big upset to me, man. Uh well, and in the round of 64, a few teams got upset actually. Texas, BYU got upset. Georgetown, no, Georgetown wasn't really upset. But and then the Oregon and VCU game, got I don't even know what to call it, forfeited because VCU didn't pass the terms with the COVID restrictions and whatnot. So that really hurt. And Ohio beating Virginia, man, the former champs, man. Ohio beating them definitely put a damper in everybody's plan. So this first round definitely threw a loophole. Then the second round is when the round of 32, when Illinois lost. Uh Oral Roberts beat Florida. You know, they beat two top 10 teams in the tournament. Or Illinois lost to Loyola Chicago, actually got whooped on by Loyola Chicago. Oklahoma State lost to Oregon State, you know, just major upsets, man. I just can't. It's just so hard now, man, for real. Like, it's so hard. This is gonna be up in the air now as far as who's gonna win. Who's gonna win it all. USC upset Kansas. Big upset right there for real. Even though USC is ranked 6th, them upsetting Kansas, man, like the way they did 85-51, that's major. That's major. Um, that's definitely major. Now, one of the players though for USC, Evan Mobley and his brother Isaiah Mobley, two very talented players. They definitely been leading this team. I'm not even gonna flex with y'all. They definitely been leading this team as they should though. You know what I'm saying? They're brothers, they're tall, they're lanky, and they're dominating. You know what I'm saying? They're really getting it done. They're really hitting their switches, man. They're really getting it to where they're getting the ball where it needs to be. So now we into the Sweet 16 though. You know what I'm saying? We into the Sweet 16. So there were a few games tonight. Oregon State and Loyola Chicago. I had Illinois, Oklahoma State, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So Oregon State did beat Loyola Chicago. I ain't gonna lie, if Loyola would have made it to Elite Eight, I probably would have had them going to the Final Four because that momentum, man, that momentum carries. You know what I'm saying? That momentum carries for sure, and it's not like they haven't had a good run. So I definitely would have had them going further. Um, Arkansas and Oral Roberts play. I'm glad somebody beat Oral Roberts because I would have hated for a team like Oral Roberts to be cut down the nets. You know what I'm saying? We can't have this, man. Y'all gotta get together, man, on college side. I don't know what these players were doing during COVID, man, but or during the regular season, because I know a lot of teams had different schedules this year, depending on, you know, what teams you were playing that had COVID restrictions or whatnot, or if the team themselves had COVID restrictions. But honestly, man, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of upsets, man, and a lot of players not really showing up to the plate. But a team that I do feel like I should have made win it all is a team that's been having a very good stride, which is Alabama. They play UCLA on Sunday, March the 28th. Another good game, I feel like it's going to be Michigan and Florida State. They play Sunday as well at 5 o'clock, March the 28th. And Gonzaga and Creighton, man, and USC and Oregon. They all play Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But the top games I'm ready to see is the Alabama, UCLA, Michigan, and Florida State. Definitely. I feel like Gonzaga's going to take that Creighton game by far. Gonzaga really is my team to beat. Baylor's already beat Villanova, so that took off big competition. We know Villanova has a tendency to squeak into, you know, the championship game and mess around and win. So, but Baylor's already took them out. So Baylor's advanced. Baylor will play Arkansas in the Sweet 16. Oregon is waiting on either Houston or Syracuse. I believe Houston and Syracuse play tonight. Actually, they're going to be the last game for the night. They're about to play in a few minutes. And yeah, man, it's probably going to be Gonzaga and Oregon. I'm gonna say USC. Gonzaga versus USC, Elite Eight. I'm gonna do another early prediction. Michigan, still gonna pick Michigan. I got Michigan and Alabama. That's the only thing I got that's actually clear. That's crazy. Two teams that actually did make it through. That's the crazy part. Baylor, Arkansas, and then probably gonna be Oregon State, and I'm gonna probably say Houston. So that's what the Elite Eight is probably gonna be looking like. Nothing too shabby. Definitely not what everybody expected it to be, but it is what it is. We here now. I did do a women's bracket, but it's looking about the same way. My women's bracket is definitely looking about the same way. A lot of major upsets. I only have a few teams that's still active. I know North Carolina State got upset by Indiana in the bracket earlier. So yeah, man, everybody's bracket is just through it. Just put it to you like it is, man. Everybody's bracket is over with. Nothing too major going on. Um, I believe there's no more perfect brackets. You still have some teams. I mean, some people that are looking good right now that didn't have Illinois or something like that win. You got a few teams that got Texas winning, got a few teams that got Baylor winning, USC winning, Alabama winning. Those teams are still active. Gonzaga winning. You know what I'm saying? Those teams are still going to be active, but honestly, I feel like it's going to be a team we least expect. Like Michigan or something. I feel like it's going to be a team we least expect. I am getting ready to do a second chance bracket. I have to. I just have to. Uh, I really have to, because I just feel like I was just cheated. I was cheated out of my good graces, man, out of my good bracket, man. Because my bracket was looking good to me. I'm not even gonna flex with y'all. My bracket was looking amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? So um, I'm definitely gonna try to do a second chance bracket for sure, for sure. Uh, is it too late to do one? It might be too late. I'm not even gonna lie. I might be too late. I think I am too late. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, man. So y'all tell me what y'all brackets looking like. Drop some comments, man. Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, highly favorite sports underscore, man. Y'all let me know, man, what y'all brackets looking like. I know they're trash. I just want to hear it. I just want to hear that they're trash. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe everybody's probably trash right now. But let's get back to these. We need to go ahead and just get through the rest of this tournament, and just accept what it is and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's probably going to be inevitable as to what's going to happen. Some random team is going to probably win it all, and we're all going to be shocked, and it's just going to be hideous. But you know what I'm saying? I believe though Gonzaga and Baylor are the two favorites. You know what I'm saying? Definitely still two favorites. But we gonna see though. We definitely gonna see. So that's really all I got for the college, man. There's so many upsets and so many things waiting to happen. We just gonna have to see what's going on. Uh Now I'm gonna get into this NBA, man. I'm gonna get into this NBA. I got to let y'all know what's going on. I got to, got to let y'all know what's going on with this NBA real quick. Nothing too major. Ain't nothing too major going on. I ain't got nothing too crazy popping off. But these trades, man. So LaMarcus Aldridge, like I told y'all when we first got on, LaMarcus Aldridge got traded to uh the Brooklyn Nets. Crazy. Um Victor Oladipo got traded to Miami. That's where everybody thought LaMarcus Aldridge was gonna go, but I'm guessing he wants a ring, man. People want a ring, yo. It's really getting scary, man. The people that's willing to link up with each other just to get a ring. You know what I'm saying? But you might well go ahead and give them the title now, though. The Nets The Nets. I mean, what you gonna do? You can't do nothing else with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but a lot of big moves came out of the trade deadline. So there were 17 trades involving 45 different players. And I know one of the craziest things that's going on with the trade deadline was somehow Oklahoma City, even with the trash team they have, the trades that they made over the years has led them to have, I believe, 17 first and second round picks over the next 5 years. That's crazy. Definitely gonna see how that's gonna turn out. I know Lou Williams got traded to the uh Lou Williams got traded to the Atlanta Hawks for Rajon Rondo. Um, I seen a post on the score. Shout out to the score, man. Y'all need to rock with me, man. I seen a post via the score that said Lou Williams was talking about retiring because he got the news kind of unexpectedly. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about players and their unexpected trade. Should they be warned a little sooner? Um, would you feel some type of way? You know what I'm saying? You build everything with a team. You know, you have your family, you build a family in this new city, new state, and then you up mess around and get traded, without your knowledge. Would you be hurt? I would be hurt. I'm not even gonna lie, I would be hurt a little bit. That's kind of like getting kicked out of your job to get sent somewhere where you're not known. You don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, yeah, it's gonna be a new experience, new things, but you were working at McDonald's, right, in your city, in your town, in your state, and you know everybody there. You know everything there. Your family's there. You love working at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who comes into McDonald's knows you. They know how you are. They know how you fix your food. They know how good it is, whatever, whatever. And then you get traded or sent to uh Minnesota McDonald's. You get sent to a Arizona McDonald's or somewhere where you don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? You get sent to a McDonald's in Maine. You know what I'm saying? Or some little hick town in Tennessee or something, man. You know what I'm saying? It's of like I said, of course, the new scenery. All places, all small towns aren't bad. All big cities aren't bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be what you know, and it's gonna be. And if it's unexpected, it can throw you for a loop. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to reroute your family, you got to reroute your home, you got to reroute your kids. You know what I'm saying? Out of school into another school. They're gonna have to be going through the transition. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a lot for you and your family, and the money may be better, it may be worse. But when you don't have any other options, it's kind of hard to make that decision for yourself. And Lou Williams was putting a decision in his own hand. He's putting a decision in his own hands. And yeah, man, he definitely made that clear. That he was definitely gonna leave. But he still got a lot of play in him, as he said, and as I believe. Uh so you know, we're gonna see what's going on with that. I definitely feel like it was a good pickup though. Him and Trey Young in that backcourt, that's definitely a good pickup. Um, definitely a good pickup. So some other big trades. I know Aaron Gordon, the Nuggets and the Magic, man, they had a big trade deal. Aaron Gordon and Gary Clark got sent to Denver for Gary Harris and RJ Hampton, and a projected 2025 first round pick will go to the Magic. I do feel like honestly, I feel like the Magic were the losers in that, because Gary Harris, he's a decent player, more of a defender than a scorer. I believe they need a scorer. And RJ Hampton is still a rookie, and he's still trying to come into himself. Now, the backcourt with him and my boy Cole Anthony is going to be straight, but I've yet to see real NBA talent come out of him. So that's just yet to be determined. Um, but Denver, man, Denver picking up Aaron Gordon is going to be very, very, very table turning over there in the Western Conference for sure. Denver is definitely going to look way different, way, 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 way different. That's for sure. And I feel like, man, the Houston Rockets are steady going downhill. Like I said, they got rid of Victor Oladipo, man. He's going to the Heat now. I told y'all he was probably going to go somewhere else. They were already talking about sending him to the Warriors or to a few other teams as soon as he got to Houston. So he's with the Heat now. And I honestly feel like they lost out on that one. They lost out on that one. The Rockets will acquire Avery Bradley and Kelly Olynyk and 2022 first round swap rights that include the Brooklyn Nets pick. Um, Honestly, I feel like, of course, the Rockets were the loser in that. Avery Bradley, he's decent defender. I'm gonna say below average score. And he's old, man. He's getting old. Kelly Olynyk, not very dominant player. He does have a little jumper, but it's streaky, man. He's not consistent. So definitely be on the lookout for that, man. The Rockets, see how if they can turn over a new leaf. But the Heat, though, the Heat having Victor Oladipo now, Jimmy Butler, they kept Tyler Hero. Um, they kept really their core and just added Victor Oladipo, man. And they just went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. I feel like that was a pretty good pickup. I feel like Victor Oladipo plays better with teams that he um has a fairly decent surrounding cast, and I feel like Jimmy Butler needs to help there. Jimmy Butler needs to help. Bam Adebayo, he needs another good guard. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing from Tyler Hero, but they don't really start my boy like that. So Victor Oladipo starting, Tyler Hero coming off the bench. I feel like that's smooth right there. That's real smooth right there for real. Iggy still coming off the bench. They still really got their core team. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely feeling that. Um, and then back to that Atlanta and back to that Atlanta. Damn, I just had it. I just had it up. Okay, here it go. So this Atlanta and LA deal that they had going on, man, the Clippers and the Hawks. To me, you could tell it was kind of spontaneous because I feel like the Clippers had an opportunity to pick up Rajon Rondo when he left the LA Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a chance to pick him up then. I'm pretty sure there were no rights to him from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, that already claimed him or anything like that. So I don't see why they waited so long, but whatever. And I don't see how Lou Williams wasn't being productive. Lou Williams is Lou Williams. Lou Williams is a pure bucket. Um, the Hawks did get Lou Williams and 2 future second round picks and cash. Once again, man, I feel like that was kind of a 50-50 bet with that one. I do feel like Atlanta picked up a good window with Lou Williams. He is more definitely of a dominant scorer than Rajon Rondo. But we gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see. And another major trade coming out of Orlando is Nikola Vucevic. So they was talking about him going to a few places, but him and Al-Farouq Amino are going to the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls are sending Wendell Carter and Otto Porter Jr. and first round picks in 2021 and 2023 to the Magic. This trade, winner, loser, Magic still a loser. Chicago Bulls definitely picked up a winner. Definitely picked up a winner, man. Zach LaVine, um, him, Vucevic. I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking that. Now, I would have tried to keep Wendell Carter Jr. because you need that secondary forward down there / center. You know what I'm saying? To kind of back up Vucevic, get them boards because he's kind of more of a stretch big in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be top of the three, mid range ish area. You need somebody down there in that paint solidly. Um, I definitely feel like the Magic are just crumbling in front of us, but it is what it is. But Vucevic in a Bulls uniform is definitely going to be something to see. Uh, the Blazers and the Raptors made an even swap. I feel like that was pretty even swap. Norman Powell for Gary Trent Jr. And Rodney Hood. Did not know Rodney Hood went as well. So never mind then. So Portland probably is gonna use Norman Powell to his best ability. He's gonna have to show up and show out. Playing with the boys CJ and Dame Dollar. But the Raptors, man, the Raptors getting Gary Trent Jr., Rodney Hood, definitely gonna be a new look for the Raptors. And I'm kind of waiting to see that though, because I like Gary Trent. I like him. Um, and then another big trade that shocked me was JJ Redick to the Dallas Mavericks. The Pelicans, he came from the Pelicans, so they traded JJ and Nicolo Melli, and the Pelicans will be getting James Johnson, Wes Iwudunwu, and 2021 second round pick. Now I don't know how. Like I told y'all before, man. I don't. If I'm a professional athlete, I'm gonna feel some type of way you give me up for a future child. You know what I'm saying? That you don't really know how they're gonna produce, especially a second round pick. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong. I know some second round picks out there that have done their thing. You know what I'm saying? But if I've been in the league for years and years, man, I'm not gonna feel good about you giving me up for a future pick. Now, the 76ers, the Thunder, and the Knicks had a three-way trade deal going on. George Hill is going to the 76ers from OKC. Um, and OKC is going to get Tony Bradley, Austin Rivers, two future second round picks, and then the Knicks will get Terrence Ferguson, Vincent Poirier, and a 2021 second round pick. Now, that is a little bit more even swaps trades going on there, but I don't feel like George Hill necessarily added anything major to the 76ers. Tony Bradley and Austin Rivers could definitely be decent pickups for the Thunder, as well as Terrence Ferguson for the Knicks. The Knicks have been playing fairly decent this year with Julius Randle. Fairly decent with Julius Randle and the guys, man. Um, Picked up my boy D Rose. The Knicks picked up my boy D Rose a couple months ago, about a month or two ago, and they've been playing real good. So Terrence Ferguson, that team is definitely a solid pickup. But these future second round picks, man, I'm not seeing where they're going to be that detrimental, that warranted to where I would be willing to give up some of the players that have been given up for a second round pick, like a Lou Williams or like you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be doing that for no second round pick. You feel me? Late first round, maybe. Um, even early second round, because some players do drop. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what talent is expected to come out of 2022 draft. Maybe I should look more into that before I say that. Um, I know this draft coming up has a lot of talent coming in it. Kay Cunningham, the Mobley brothers, uh, Jalen Suggs from Gonzaga. He's probably going to come out. Um, Majority of Alabama's team, majority of Baylor's team, majority of Texas team, majority of Michigan's team. Um, those are players with a lot of upperclassmen, um, a lot of older players that are waiting to come out. So 2022 is going to have a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to see who's going to step up. Really, I know this year, man, the players didn't step up that we thought was going to step up. Like I said, man, y'all heard the upsets. Been a lot. It's been a lot of them for sure. So, but yeah, man, this NBA, man, this NBA thing is getting critical. But just go ahead and give it to Brooklyn this year. I'm not gonna stress that too much more, because I mean you can't nobody tell me otherwise. Now, one thing I do want to talk about before I get off of here, as far as the NBA is concerned. So I had a big talk with my boy Pat Green. So y'all know I had Pat Green on here on one of my episodes, man. I believe it was episode 5 or 4, one of those. Go check that out, my boy Pat Green. So of course, if you watched the episode or if you didn't watch it, please go back and watch it. But a little bit about my boy Pat. So he's a football player. He did play both sports in high school. Um, he's played receiver. Now that he's put on a little bit of weight, now he plays linebacker. Um, My boy's a problem though, either way on that football field, and he's still decent on the court. You know how football players are. You got some that can play multiple sports. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that annoys me about Pat is, and not just him though. Let me not just try to throw my boy up under the bus. I know he gonna see this. I know he gonna be like, "Come on, bro." It's not just him. Don't get me wrong, Pat. I love you, Thug. It's not just you, bro. But to all LeBron fans, I'm gonna need for y'all to come back to reality. When I say that, what I mean is I understand, because see, now that I get to talk without nobody trying to talk over me or talk, what I'm saying, past me or whatever the case may be. I want y'all to hear me and hear me good. LeBron is an amazing, amazing, amazing player. He's an amazing player, right? He can pass. He's probably one of the best 6'8", 260-pound passers I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the best dominating forwards we've ever seen. Um, Fairly decent defender. Never won a defensive player of the year, but he's a fairly decent defender. We know what he can do on defense. And just a physically fit freak of nature. You know what I'm saying? The things he can still do at his age is just beyond me. But he's not the end all be all. And when I say that, what I'm saying is, if I'm given a category, right, you can't just put LeBron there just because he's overall the best player in the world. He's not the best shooter. You know what I'm saying? He's the best rebounder. He's not the best passer. He's one of the best passers in history for his position. But he's not the best passer right now in the NBA just because he's the best player. You can't just throw him in any category and expect to have a fairly strong argument just because he's LeBron James. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about basketball things and basketball stats, basketball IQ, LeBron is definitely up there. He's definitely up there in the categories, but he's not number one in every single thing. Like, I know KD's not better than LeBron James right now at this moment, but KD's the better scorer. You know what I'm saying? KD's the better scorer. LeBron's probably the better defender. He's probably the better passer, but KD can rebound just like LeBron James can. I mean, he's almost 7 feet. Basically is 7 feet. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. KD can get blocks just like LeBron can. You know, so when it come down to that, you kind of gotta straddle the fence a little bit. You know what I'm saying, and really be able to understand who can go where. Now, my point of this argument was, I said, and y'all can quote me on this, I said Draymond Green probably has the best basketball IQ in the NBA right now. My reason for saying this, because see, I got to do all this the way I'm doing this because he isn't like, oh, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James. Everybody who I know that's a LeBron fan. Oh, LeBron James, LeBron James. How can he not have a better IQ than LeBron? What I am saying is, I know LeBron has a high basketball IQ. I'm not saying he doesn't have a high basketball IQ. What I'm saying is, I feel like Draymond Green has the best basketball IQ because he can impact a game strictly off him being on the court without him ever being a scorer. He's never a scorer. Never. But when he was on the Golden State Warriors, considering that the Golden State Warriors had three of the best scorers in history on their team, he still was a part of that team as a big four. Why? He can't get you, he's not scoring over 20 points every game. He barely gets you 10. But he can get you 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You know what I'm saying? 10 blocks, 10 boards, 10 steals, 10 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? And he could, you feel me, 10 assists, 10 points. You feel me? He can do everything. And it's rare that Draymond doesn't impact the game, period. If Draymond's not on that floor, they're definitely going to get wiped out. Now they have been having a trash year, but you can't tell me that if you watch the games that they've won this year, and I really want everybody who watches basketball and who hearing this to watch the games that they've won and check out the full highlights of the game. I got some on my page. Y'all go check them out. Scoring can only get you so far, right? Scoring, you have to be able to score in order to beat the other team, but you have to be able to slow down the other team as well. There are few players at his position now, not LeBron's position, at his position now. He plays a four. LeBron plays he's a first three. You feel me? Now LeBron can play 1 through 5, but do you really want him on your center? Do you really want him enduring that much contact all game and not being able to slow down the scores of the team? You know what I'm saying? Your dominant players of the team. Your 1 through 3, that's where you want him at. You want him at guards, your wing. That's where you want him at. You don't want him down in that paint. He don't need to be down there. You feel me? Not the whole game. Draymond though, Draymond can guard. They can run a small lineup. Draymond can be your center, and then turn around and push the ball up court and run the offense. And he's not the most physically fit. He's not the best scorer. He's not the best passer. He's not the best in no category. But he's so good that he's going to impact the game in one or the other. You feel me? He's going to impact the game. Period. He's definitely not a non-factor on the basketball court. He's not somebody that you can ignore on the basketball court. But you've never heard him in the top 10 of no category. But he's definitely a Hall of Famer. He definitely had enough talent to make it into Michigan State to play for Tom Izzo. You know what I'm saying? Top first round draft pick. I mean, the boy got basketball talent. He's just not what we see as far as like a LeBron or a Ben Simmons, just huge and just freakishly talented. A Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he can guard all three of them. They're all bigger than him. They're not. You can't say they're stronger than him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still a big boy. He's just not as tall as they are. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'7", 6'8", but that's a solid dude, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a solid dude. Feel me? For sure. So hey, that's how I feel about it, man. Now, Draymond did come out and say that he's probably the best defender in the league or ever or whatever he said. Now, I don't agree with that, but best basketball IQ right now, Draymond Green. My boy Pat asked me would I build a team around Draymond Green, and I said yes. Fundamentals are a key thing, man. If you can have 5 players to impact the game in 5 different stats, how can you not win? Tell me that, man. How can you not win? You can have a player that can score. You can have a player that can get you every assist that you need. You can get you a player that can get you all the rebounds that you need, and a player to get you all the defensive play that you need, blocks and steals, because that's 6 positions. You feel me? Come on now. You got to. I mean, you got to call it what it is, man. And I call it like I see it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I want to definitely hear some arguments about this. I'm gonna post this on my Instagram. I definitely want to hear some arguments about this. I definitely want to argue with somebody. And if you could come at me with a player other than LeBron, or give me a better reason why LeBron fits this category right now, but we're talking about right now. We're not talking about 3 years ago. We're not talking about last year. We're talking about right now. Right now, Draymond Green has my vote for best basketball IQ, not top, as in no other person has basketball IQ. Not only, you know what I'm saying? Just the best right now. He had best basketball IQ to me. You feel me? So, hey, it is what it is, man. I want all my real hoopers, man, to get at me. Let me know what y'all think, man. Gotta let y'all see the dips one more time. Let y'all see the waves one more time before I hop off. But yeah, man. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know how y'all feeling about this NBA, that trade deadline, these moves, the winners and losers. Let me know. And let me know how y'all feel about this bracket, man. I know y'all bracket's trash, but just let me know how you feel about it. You know, who you had winning. And if you still got somebody winning that's still active, let me know that too. You know what I'm saying? Love to hear it. Love to get some feedback from y'all, man. But other than that, man, that's all I got for right now. Nothing too major, man. Like I said, I ain't been the best of sorts. But I had to get on here, had to do a little something. I know it's late. I know that's probably why I ain't got a lot of people watching me right now, but I am gonna promo this. I am gonna let this hit on my social media. So for everybody who watches later on, man, hey, leave a comment, like, you know what I'm saying, share the video for me. You feel me? Highly favorite sports fan, man. I love y'all. And I love the support that I do get from certain people, man. You know what I'm saying? From the people who watch me all the time. Whether they watch me live or not, you know what I'm saying? I just love it, man. So hey, y'all get at me, man. Follow us on all social platforms, man. Highly favorite sports underscore on Instagram, official HFS on Twitter. Um, and we're on all the main podcast platforms, man, except for Apple. We're not on Apple yet, but we get there, man. I'm trying to push for that, man. Apple, y'all get at me. Uh, Yeah, man. And I need some people to interview, man. I need some people to get on here with me, man. Everybody be boofing me, capping me down, man. Right when it's time to go on, man. Everybody want to cap me down. So try to get some people on here for y'all, man. Try to get somebody on here for y'all next episode. So hopefully through the weekend I can work something out for y'all. If I don't go on this weekend, I might just go on this weekend, just do another episode. But we about to close out this season 2, almost in the season 3. You already know the vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? We making headway, man. We making progress. So I'm finna go eat. I'm finna go check out some of these games that's gonna be left. Next episode I will be back to doing some bets. I was smacking on them bets for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Some of them. It's probably about 75% for the bets. But I kind of took some time off, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's a lot. Certain people don't understand the betting terminology. But if you don't, go watch my sports betting 101. It's in season 1, episode 2. Y'all go check that out for me. But yeah, man, I'm off this thing. Love y'all, man. Y'all be safe out here. Gang.